Good evening, cuties, and welcome new ones to my channel. You guys who doesn't know me, my name is Queen Ophelia III, and I narrate different horror stories on the internet. This story I found today is from the SCP Foundation's website. It's called An Audience, and it's written by an author named Djoric. When I read it, I thought it was very interesting and I really enjoyed it. It's a very short story, but it gives you that little creep and a little bit fantasy inspired, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Have a good night's sleep and enjoy. The walk always took half an hour there, half an hour back from the outside. But it always felt longer when he actually walked the tunnel. It felt like time was being stretched out, that his quiet footsteps would softly echo for endless miles. Tonight was a long, long walk. He could feel the weight of the earth pushing down on his shoulders. The air in the tunnel was cold, the smooth concrete walls frigid to the touch. The only thing to pierce the darkness was the bright cone of his flashlight. This was a very old place, very old indeed. He didn't look it. To the eyes it was just a maintenance tunnel, bare concrete, an occasional exposed pipe. There was time stored up in these stones, soaked up like a sponge, filling the place as if slowly oozed out of the cracks in the walls and rust on the pipes. His flashlight bobbed. He kept walking. Time passed. Then, finally, already, the arch. Where there would have been a door, there was no door anymore. The words carved into the lintel had been worn down long ago. Words had little power here. He stepped through. He reached the hall, though he only knew it from the breeze and the feeling of the walls drooping away into the shadows. There was only darkness here. He kept walking. His footsteps did not echo. Shapes stirred in his peripheral vision. Ghostly lights flickered to life. A graveyard of broken and cracked computer monitors shed their sickly light. Nothing was displayed. All around him he could see the dim outlines of scrap wires and old circuit boards and junked towers. He could hear rustling and laughter from the shadows. Occasionally see the glowing reflection of an eye, and then there was the throne. The great seat amidst the rusting, decaying garbage was occupied. As it always was, the form of a king was tall, thin, shapeless, and still shaped, somewhat like a man, wearing a pale face and a dark clothes. A courtesy. The king wore no crown. The king had no need for one. Around the throne sat the king's attendants, waiting at attention, their faceless faces smiling for eternity. They turned to watch the man as he approached the throne, their empty eyes looking as one gaze. The man stopped. He bowed, and then he righted himself. The king bent down, extending a hand of long, bony fingers. The shadows around it crept and grew like the roots of some gnarled ancient tree. The man took out a paper bag from his coat pocket. From it he counted out 21 pebbles into the king's bony hand. The king's hand closed and the king sat straight again. The man was free to leave now. He did. The walk back felt shorter this time. He shrugged off the thought. 21 pebbles for 21 children who would be gone by the morning. Maybe not this morning, maybe not the next, but some morning. 21 children delivered every year. That was the deal that had been kept for a long, long time. Deals have to be kept.